Hello students, I am here to teach you mathematics first chapter, number systems for 9th grade. Before starting up with the chapter, in your board you are able to see something: natural number, whole number, integers and rational numbers. So if you have a classwork, please write it in the classwork, because once the school reopens we are going to have a check on that. So pause the video for a while and write it in your classwork. This video is about introduction in number system. Natural number. See, we have different varieties of number system as it is listed in the board. It's not only confined to only 4 types of number system. Still there are many types, but as per now you just learn this natural number. So first one is natural number, represented by capital letter N. So you can see what are this natural number means. Natural numbers lies from 1, 2, 3 and goes on till infinity. Means 1000, 999, 9 lakh, 7 lakh, 4 lakh 23,000. Like that, all the numbers are called as natural number and represented by capital letter N. Next, second type, we have whole number. Whole number is represented by capital letter W. Then what are those whole number means? Whole numbers are the numbers similar to natural number, but additionally one number is added here, that is 0. In natural number, it starts from 1, 2, 3 and it goes on till infinity. Infinite number of numbers we have. But whereas whole numbers, it starts from 0. Got the difference? Here it started from 1, 2, 3. Here it has started from 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 is a whole number. 0 is not a natural number. Got the difference between natural number and whole number? Yes. Next one, we have integers represented by capital letter Z. Integers can be of 2 types, positive integers and negative integers. The examples are like this: -2, -1, 0, +1, +2 goes on. So integers means the negative values also comes into the picture. Got it clear? -2, -343, -4 lakh or +4 lakh. 0 is also an integer, remember. Lastly, actually not lastly, for this introduction video, lastly we have a rational numbers represented by capital letter Q. Rational numbers is the set of, or it is the collection of all the numbers. It is the collection of natural number, whole number, integer, irrational number. I will teach you irrational number in the next class. See, -1, -2, 0, 1/2, even a fraction, +4, everything. This comes to the capital letter Q. So it is the collection of natural number, whole number, integers, everything. But we have a certain rule for a rational number. Always a rational number should be in the form of P by Q. Always a rational number should be in the form of P by Q, where P and Q can be any number. Strictly Q should not be equal to 0. For example, I said this -1 is a rational number, right? This -1 is in the form of P by Q only. How I can say means, -1 I can write it as -1 divided by 1. Correct? Nothing means divided by 1 only. You are aware of that. -2 also I can write like this. -2 equals -2 divided by 1. So whenever it is in this form, whenever it is in the form of P by Q, even this is also in the form of P by Q, where this Q is not equal to 0, correct? Q is not equal to 0, right? This is the symbol of not equal. I'll write it again. Q is not equal to 0. See, Q is equal to 1. Here also Q is equal to 1. In this case, you look, 1/2 is also an example of a rational number, where P is 1, Q is 2. Again, Q is not equal to 0. I can call 1 by 2 is an example of rational number. Okay. Now, can I say 3 by 0 is a rational number? No. Why I say this 3 by 0 is not a rational number means this is in the form of P by Q only, but this is in the form of P by Q only, but your Q is equal to 0. If this Q is equal to 0, if the Q is equal to 0, then it is not called as rational number. According to the rule of rational number, any number in the form of P by Q, but strictly Q should not be equal to 0. If Q or the denominator term is equal to 0, then it is not a rational number. You know, right? This is numerator. P is numerator, Q is denominator. If denominator is 0, then it is not a rational number. Example is 3 by 0. Okay, can I call 0 as a rational number? Can I call 0 as a rational number? Yes. 0 is a rational number. 0 is a rational number because I can represent this 0 as 0 by 1 or 0 by 2. Or 0 by 3. What is 0 by 1? 0 by 1 is also 0 only. 0 by 2 is also 0. 0 by 3 is also 0. Where Q is not equal to 0. Rational number means Q, that is the denominator term. Small letter Q or the denominator term should not be equal to 0. So I can say that 0 is also a rational number. So remember guys, the rule for rational number is that it should be in the form of P by Q where the denominator or Q should not be equal to 0 at any time. Got it clear? And remember, 0 is a rational number only because denominator can be 1, 2, 3, anything. Okay, 0 by 1 is also 0, 0 by 2 is also 0 only. Okay, for more understanding, can I call this 2 as a rational number? Yes, because I can write this 2 in the form of 2 by 1. No, I can write 2 in the form of 2 by 1, which is nothing but P by Q. Your Q is a 1. Your Q is 1, right? I can write 2 as 2 by 1. 2 by 1 in the form of P by Q. Q is 1. If Q is 1, then I can say 2 as a rational number only. If Q is 0, then I can't call it as a rational number. I hope you got an idea about the 4 types of number system here. So revise it once. I hope everyone have written it in your book. So revise it once. In the next video, I am going for the exercise problems.